Cell keys. Handy stuff. Those are... Oh. Hey, look, guns. We can't get those, though. Okay. Let's talk to Amos.
Amos, we have a situation.
What did Betty do this time?
What? No!
Nope. There's something weird going on at the church.
There is something weird going on at the church.
What's weird is you voluntarily going to church. It's not even Sunday.
I'm telling you, there is an emergency at the church that requires your attention.
For the last time, Eliza, Father Jenkins not charging parishioners for communion wine is not a crime.
I have heard some unsavory rumors flying around about how our little town is harboring a dangerous black market operation.
Black market? Here? Ha! What are they dealing in? Cactus fruit? Huge quantities of sand?
Weapons! For the love of Churchill, weapons!
Holy guacamole! I wonder who could possibly be involved with something like that. I bet it's someone we'd never suspect.
Mm-hmm. Like everybody here? Let's talk
Amos,
about this one.
we need to discuss the America's Safest Town Award. It was so humiliating to be disqualified last year. Please tell me we are in better shape now.
Well, I've done the best I can, and our crime rate is extremely low. If you don't count all the petty crimes.
My ears must be going bad. I could have sworn you just said Betty crimes.
Betty crimes.
I've chosen my words carefully, Eliza.
Who is this Betty?
Oh, so that's how you want to play this. Okay, how about this? January 13th, 1940. Someone spray-painted an enormous, unflattering portrait of me on the side of the school.
You should be grateful that you inspired the artist to create such a masterpiece.
Uh-huh. October 28th, 1942. Someone released a tank of scorpions in the school gym.
Whoever that was, we should be grateful to them. The Coyotes have never run so fast. They almost scored their first point ever.
Right. June 6th, 1943. Betty showed up to the town's annual celebration and shot her potato gun at anyone who even blinked at her.
That one was on you, Amos. You did say you love potato salad.
This sounds like it would be like a good, like, cartoon show or something, you know? Like an animated series. Like, all the characters and the backstory and everything they've given them here, with Betty as the lead character. I would watch the shit out of that. Let's see here.
Amos, I want you to take the night off.
Yeah, right. You haven't given me a day off since I took this position.
An exaggeration if I ever heard one.
You made me work on my wedding night.
That was an emergency.
How about last Christmas Eve?
That was an emergency.
Eliza, next time you decorate a Christmas tree, use a damn footstool. Your tree wasn't even that tall. Why couldn't Betty have done it?
Do you not remember what she did the previous year?
I could never forget it. What happened to the Spreadin' Pure Universal Tinsel 5000 anyway?
She forgot it at the White House when I took her there last year. The president found it and accidentally triggered it in the Oval Office.
Mm-hmm.
There was so much tinsel, it took a whole year to rescue him.
I reckon Truman's got a whole new appreciation for the holiday spirit now. Anyway, tinsel is a walk in the park compared to the disaster that a Mecha Santa would have been.
She's got a new idea.
Amos, I must insist you stop working for the night.
And I must insist on declining to do so. I have a funny feeling you'd fire me for dereliction of duty.
Do you really believe me to be so petty?
I have the right to remain silent. Why are you so intent on me taking tonight off anyway?
Oh. This one.
Your obsession with the supernatural is starting to affect your work, Amos. Take the night off. We need you in tip-top shape to fight off actual threats.
That's kind of you, but I'm staying on duty. I won't be able to really relax until we hunt down those evil chipmunks anyway.
Alright.
See you later, Amos.
Later, Eliza.
So we need to get the chipmunks out of the tree.
Clearly, he is not leaving. Time for Plan B. Perhaps we could exploit that chipmunk obsession of his to nudge him out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Well, we know where they are. I just don't know what to do with them. Let's go back up here to the gangsters. Oh, well, okay. Not talking to that guy. He needs a gun first.
If you have business with the boss, Sindaka, it'll have to wait. It's past his bedtime.
I could use someone like you in my employ, you know.
It's nice of you to say that, but I only take orders from one person, and that's not likely to change anytime soon. Now, what is this really about?
I think it is about time we discussed what a couple of mobsters are doing in my town.
Every time. People look at us, see two sharply dressed Italian gentlemen, and immediately assume we're mobbed up.
Yep.
It's a stereotype, and it's offensive, and as the Sindaka, you should be the last person to say.
Please, spare me the theatrics, Mr. De Luca. Your story has more holes than a woodpecker's nest. But worry not. I am willing to turn a blind eye, so long as your business dealings do not cause problems for me. Are we clear?
Duly noted. I'm glad we never had this conversation. Is there anything else you don't want to talk about?
Oh boy.
You strike me as someone who keeps an ear to the ground.
I do, yeah.
By any chance, does Desert Viper ring a bell?
That depends on who's asking, why, and how much they think they know already.
Not much, actually. That is what I am trying to figure out.
Then a word to the wise. Keep your hands off the basket of apples. Snakes always strike when they're cornered. It's much better if you just let them be.
Snakes? Apples? Wait a minute. That insubordinate coffin dodger.
Who's that? I don't know who she's talking about.
Have you heard of a Jack Riley?
Jack Riley, the ghost of Illinois? Bank robber, drug dealer, weapon smuggler. Loves to gossip, kind of dramatic. Smells like an old hooch bottle.
Yes, him.
Never heard of the guy.
Does the name Richard Harrelson sound familiar to you?
Richard Mad Dog Harrelson? Going for hire, sentenced to life in Chino, escaped due to a bureaucratic flub. Tall, well-built, with more scars and tattoos than you can count?
Yes.
No, never heard of him. By the way, how did you find out about Harrelson?
Harrelson? I have never heard of him.
Fair enough.
I will be back if there is anything else I do not want to talk to you about.
Please don't hesitate not to talk to me again.
On behalf of my dear friend Maxwell, I must ask you for something.
The bartender. What does he need now?
He requires an additional copy of the contract you drafted for him. The original has been misplaced.
Sorry, Syndica, but 3 copies are more than enough.
Tell me about your past.
Do I have a choice?
Not really, no.
I had a comfortable life until I became an orphan at 14. After that, I roamed the streets of Sicily with a crew of other orphans. Oh, we were always getting in trouble. Back then, my gang was rivals with another group of street kids. So, one day, 5 of them corner me, 4 grab my limbs, and then the last guy just starts punching. I really thought that was it. But then, a shadowy figure appeared. He honked so loudly that the other kids got scared and ran away.
Honked?
Yes, ma'am. A flamingo named Federico saved my life. He nursed me back to health and took me in. He even quit his job with the circus to make sure I grew up right.
That is touching. Weird, but touching.
What the hell?
When did you decide to come to America?
Federico found out I had a living relative in America, my cousin Vinny. He offered me a job as kitchen staff in his restaurant, so I decided to move to Chicago with him. I rose through the ranks pretty quickly, although it may not have been in my best interests.
Why would you say that?
Some funny business was going on in the back of the shop. Turns out, Cousin Vinny was not the honorable restaurateur everyone thought he was. One day, I was peeling potatoes when I heard this big commotion in the dining area. Then, I saw my cousin being held at gunpoint by a bunch of guys in fancy suits. There was no time to think. I just jumped on them like a hungry hippo. The way I worked them over really impressed my cousin's associate, Mr. Abruzzi. Mr. Abruzzi had big plans for me in his organization, and Federico wasn't happy about that. When I accepted the position, it created a big rift between us. And before we really had the chance to patch things up, the Duck Wars broke out.
Duck Wars?
Tell me about the Duck Wars.
Dio mio, what a tragedy. I've never seen such pointless bloodshed in all my life. It all started during the war, after Italy surrendered. The Germans didn't take that news well, especially not Blondie.
Blondie?
Just the most evil dog to walk the face of the earth. And unfortunately, Federico's ex-fiancée. Blondie ordered the Angel of Death himself to create a biological weapon capable of making flamingos extinct.
That is terrible. But look at the bright side. They could have been eaten to extinction by Dutch sailors, like the dodo.
That would have been a better, quicker, and more humane way to go. See, they used subliminal messages and ultraviolence to turn a bunch of ducks into killing machines.
How dare they?
Federico and his friends had just gone out for a swim when those killer ducks were released into the pond.
You have my deepest sympathies, Mr. DeLuca.
At least he died doing what he loved the most. Standing on one leg and eating tiny shrimp.
You mentioned a man named Abruzzi. Would that be Joseph the Rampant Stallion Abruzzi?
Yeah. The work I did for him would make Federico roll in his grave. But, well, once you're in this line of work, the only way out is in a body bag. It was a dark time. I thought about ending it all, to be honest.
Why did you not?
Well, the boss happened. Our first job together changed something in me, and suddenly I had the urge to live.
Okay.
Who will inherit your boss's many business ventures when he passes?
That's a strange question. Why are you asking me that?
I did see you playing with our charming local orphans earlier.
Are you suggesting we adopt the kids?
Food for thought.
I do know how hard that life is. And Mama would be very proud. I'll talk to Frank.
Okay. Shall we see what he says? Let's see what he says.
Mr. DeLuca, I am sure you agree that protecting the town's economy should be our top priority.
Couldn't agree more. The question is, why tell me this?
A nefarious subject is planning to rob our bank and...
Worry not, Syndica. Mr. Riley is aware of what he can and cannot take. Just what's in Mike's security box in the safe, and not a single penny more.
Excuse me?
Just relax. Everything he's gonna take is covered by insurance. Nobody will lose a dime, and we'll get the claim payout.
You and Mr. Cooper are devious, amoral, and will clearly stop at nothing to get what you want.
Yep.
I wish I could hire you both for my next administration. I shall leave you to your duties, Mr. DeLuca.
Thank you.
Quite a pet you have there.
Oh, Sparkles. I know she looks scary, but she wouldn't hurt a fly.
Unless...
Unless the boss told her to.
Tell it to Siegfried or
Or
Roy.
if someone was trespassing. Or if someone called her mittens. She hates that.
On a completely unrelated note, do you happen to know why some of the dogs in town have disappeared?
What is dag? Sparkles, amore mio. You see a dag around here?
Where's that bone from? All the dags are in the house back there.
See? She don't know either.
Right. That's so weird. Okay, so we exhausted our options with him, it seems. That's all we have there.
It basically punches your inhibitions into oblivion, totally destroying your better judgment. Very useful when you want to get the truth out of someone.
Would it work on him?
Would you care for a drink, Mr. DeLuca?
Syndica, if La Mia Mama knew I was having such a weak drink, she'd cry tears of chinar.
Are you implying this is not a manly man's drink?
Oh, please. That mocktail of yours couldn't get a baby tipsy.
Okay. Not him. Still don't have anything to do with that. Let's go back here. Let's go back up this way. Can we talk to her yet?
What is more important than speaking to me, may I ask?
I apologize, Miss Mayor. My editor is a very strict man, and I must take pictures for him right away. Please, you'll have to wait for the time being.
Alrighty. Let's talk to
I
Sam.
will truly miss that man.
Okay. So we're done there.
What could have hit it to cause such devastation? Maybe a frozen bird.
Corporal Zinn, I have a mission for you.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
There is a criminal lurking in the church. You must apprehend him.
He a commie?
What?
Is he a commie?
No.
Hey, I'm on watch for commies, Miss Mayor. Anything else? Deal with your own self. Now, I'm going back to sleep, if you don't mind.
I mind very much.
Tough luck. Good night.
Okay. So, I feel like I'm running out of things to do here.
Oui, le clock?
Quack! Quack, quack, quack!
How about again?
Honk honk?
Quack? Quack?
Is Betty the only one that could talk to the animals?
I feel my brain cells suffocating after this exchange. You must be proud of yourself.
A little bit.
I already got close enough and I play.
Okay, so... I mean, we are... Oh, what?
I would rather swim naked in a pool of rusty razors than pay Corona a visit. Am I clear?
Alright.
It looks like an intentional hit, but
Where else do I have to go here? Let's talk to him again.
Mr. Harrelson.
Mayor Barret, did you want something?
Yeah.
I shall see you soon.
Right on.
Alright, back inside the diner. Nothing. Cat suit, bulletin board.
Hey, Mike! Wanna play with us?
Yeah, no. All right, Eliza. I see you eyeing the bar. How about a little relaxer?
I could never relax in this place. If I touch the wrong thing, it might melt my skin.
Oh, come on. You know that hasn't happened in weeks.
Okay.
Ew! This place smells so bad.
Michael, let me take a look at that bottle.
You'll have that whiskey back after you pry it from my cold, dead hands, Eliza.
Have it back?
What? 15-year-old single malt. Do I use it on him?
Wait, is...
Not a chance. He would probably drink it, wait until I leave, regurgitate it into a glass, and resell it.
Wait, how do you know what I was planning to do?
Ugh, you disgust me.
Okay.
Michael, let me take a look at that bottle.
You'll have that whiskey.
Have it back.
Okay. Let's go back in.
Eliza, we gotta talk about that taco joint.
What about it?
This town ain't big enough for the both of us.
I could not agree more.
Great, glad you agree. Wait, you agreed that the taco joint should go, right?
Okay. So, I know what to do now. Because I looked it up. And it was not something I would have thought of doing. So, once again, I do not feel bad about looking this up. I had no indication that this is what I was supposed to do. I was wondering why I still had that recorder on me. And apparently this is what I needed it for. Hold on one second. Let's see what it says.
If I had another reel of tape, I could record something better than Mr. Huckleberry's music.
Oh, okay. So I need to go back and get more tape. That's why the can is still there. Yeah, I would have never put this together. My brain just doesn't work that way, unfortunately. Because I'm always looking for like some sort of hint as to the direction I should be going, and when there is none, me just manifesting ideas out of the blue, my brain just doesn't do that. Okay, let's go back to the park. But yeah, recording the chipmunks with the recorder. Wasn't thinking about that at all. What is she saying now?
A tape recorder with a blank reel. What can we record today?
She doesn't say any of the stuff, the hints that she did last time. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Go back.
Damn, completely out of reach.
Betty.
Hey, Mom, can you raise my allowance? I gotta buy a ton of broccoli. Wait, what the heck are you doing?
Not now, Offspring. I must recover something from that damned eagle's clutches.
Why don't you try using the church organ?
What? Why? The organ can barely be heard even inside the church. I saw to that.
Well, remember that time we had an infestation of crows?
How could I ever forget the most absurd idea you ever had?
The aerial tow service would have definitely worked. We just needed more crows.
Yes, well, limitations of physics aside, I do remember the incident. What is your point?
Well, we had to get rid of them, so we came up with an idea to scare them away. Linda amplified the organ so it would be 700 times louder.
Did it work?
I mean, yeah, it scared the crap out of them. Like, all the crap. It took us 3 weeks to clean it all up.
Could Miss Valentine repeat the experiment?
She said she wouldn't, but I bet if we lightened up the tow truck and found bigger birds...
Not your ridiculous invention. Could she modify the organ to scare off the eagle?
Why don't you talk to Bucky? Considering he dismantled it and kept the parts.
Which one is Bucky? Yeah, would never have guessed.
Come on, you precious critters. Sing for Amos.
Murderous laughter?
Adorable.
Okay, that's something. Is Bucky the old guy? He's back here at the bar.
Joseph, let us redirect this energy elsewhere. Come with me.
Oh, that was easy.
This had better work, Joseph.
It'll work. Quit belly aching. You're making me lose focus.
Do not sass me, Joseph. I am already annoyed that I have wasted my evening on this escapade.
You feel like your time's being wasted? Anyway, now what?
How does that help me exactly?
Hey, what'd you know? It actually worked. All right, if there's nothing else, I can still get 6 minutes of sleep.
Do not start slacking off just yet, Joseph. You must dismantle this monstrosity immediately. I do not want my offspring getting any ideas. Now, where did that thing fly off to?
We know exactly where it flew off to.
I say it is time we give Lorraine a wake-up call.
Lorraine's the one over here, right?
Lorraine, are you there? Lorraine, open up. We need to talk. Lorraine?
What on earth, Eliza? Can't this wait until tomorrow?
No, it cannot wait. I must speak with you now.
Oh, all right. What is it then?
Does the name Desert Viper ring a bell?
What?
Desert Viper? What is that? The new dish at Mike's?
Oh, he said apples.
God damn it, Lorraine. Stop pretending. You are the Desert Viper.
Eliza,
Do you lack a conscience, Lorraine? Or are you completely unaware of the consequences of your actions?
I know. My guns kill thousands of innocent people.
What? No! I mean, yes, obviously they do, but that is not what I meant. Do you know what the taxes on firearms and ammunition are? I think you owe me, Lorraine.
Hey, let's not do anything hasty, dear. Come on, please, let's talk about this.
Let me explain what will happen to you now.
There we go.
You get to keep your business on a few conditions.
Do I have a choice?
Nope.
Certainly you can choose not to accept. Of course, the choice accompanies a phone call to the...
Fine, I accept. Tell me what I have to do.
First, you solemnly swear not to ever involve Betty in this trash. Do not sell her anything.
Come on, I'm not stupid.
Second, I want to know where these weapons are coming from.
She referred to as Betty,
If you
not
must
offspring.
know, all my special produce comes from one place. The Kirtland farm.
You mean to tell me that the army is your supplier, straight out of Albuquerque? Preposterous. Hartman would never let something like this happen.
Oh, please, Eliza. That knucklehead ex-husband of yours hasn't realized he has a daughter. You think he's paying close attention to the munitions inventory? You crack me up, Eliza.
Damn it, John. Do not tell me anything else. The less I know about this, the safer I am. Oh, and one more thing. Would you happen to have an M1 Garand in stock?
What? Why would you need a weapon like that?
If you have one, I suggest you hand it over, right now.
No, you don't understand. This is a special order.
Oh, not to worry, Lorraine. I am sure your client will understand.
Oh.
Well, that's not safe. Just put it in the pocket.
Why do they call you the Desert Viper?
I know it's a bit corny, but my dad always called me affectionate things like that.
You think Desert Viper is a term of affection?
As opposed to what? Offspring?
Fair point. I am surprised Amos has not sniffed this out yet.
Ha! Amos couldn't find himself in a mirror.
Do not underestimate him, Lorraine. He may be distracted by a questionable case right now, but he will certainly catch up to you.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I've been next to the police station all year, and he never suspected a thing.
Well, you cannot say I did not try to warn you. Lorraine, this is a highly dangerous game you are playing.
Maybe, but it's one I've played all my life, and I know what I'm doing.
But surely the consequences must keep you up at night.
Yes, they do keep me awake all night. Counting money!
Pleasure doing business with you, Lorraine. Oh, just one more thing before I go. I will just state it plainly. You and Tucker are voting for me.
Okay.
Oh, and I also require the votes of your children and grandchildren to really ensure my silence.
But I don't have any children.
Well, then you'd better start working on that right away.
So I think the only reason that unlocked... Well, I mean, I talked to the guy, DeLuca, and, I came... Did I come this way? Maybe I didn't. Uh-oh.
Lorraine's low-caliber fruits, how can I help you?
It's Cooper. You got my stuff?
Oh, yes. I have your shipment right here.
Bene.
What the hell?
But there's a little problem.
Nostra bene. What problem?
I don't have the Garand.
Stupid vecchia strega! Do you know what I will do to you if you don't deliver?
Look, it was all cleaned up and ready to go, and then...
Don't tell me it was those chinchillas again.
No, it wasn't the rodents this time. It was the mayor.
La Syndica? You gave my Garand to the mayor?
I didn't have a choice. She was gonna shut me down.
Porca miseria! Did she mention why she wants the Garand?
She didn't say. She must be planning a safari trip, thanks to the taxpayers, of course.
Yes, of course. That must be what she's doing. My associate will drop by to collect the merchandise. Pronto. And then someday, you and I must have a little talk about supply and demand. Let me give you a preview. You need to supply exactly what I demand. Capisce?
It won't happen again, dear. I promise.
Good evening, Viper.
Okay. Let's see. Talk to him first, and then we'll go deal with the bird.
Mr. Harrelson.
Mayor Barret, did you want something?
I guess I'll
We
just
will
give
speak
him the
later,
gun.
Mr. Harrelson.
Sure thing. I ain't going nowhere.
Just give him the gun. Come on. Why do I just didn't automatically give it to him?
I believe this is what you were looking for, Mr. Harrelson.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I've been waiting to get my hands on one of these for a long time. Okay, lady. You held up your end of the deal, so I'll hold up mine. What's the plan?
Meet us by the church at midnight. You will receive further instructions then.
Works for me. That bank won't know what hit it.
Before I go, I want to make sure you do your part.
Of course I will. What do you take me for, lady?
An unreliable goon for hire who will disappear at the first sign of trouble.
Well, I'll cop to everything except unreliable. Anyway, I'm here until the morning at least.
Good. Then I shall see you when everything is ready.
Oh. The hamster's not there.
General Hartman. Well, this is certainly an
So
unpleasant
he's the
surprise.
dad of the other mayor.
Hello, Dr. Dixon. The military is once more in need of your considerable expertise.
That's odd, because last I heard, my cooperation with the military was a one-time deal.
The deal has been altered, Doctor. Pray it doesn't become altered any further.
Nice Star
Now
Wars
come
line.
with me.
And what if I don't?
My orders are to bring you back on board using any method necessary. Keep that in mind.
I know my rights, and I'm not going with you. We've done enough damage already.
I'm afraid you don't have a choice, Doctor. This order comes from the President himself.
Well, I'm sorry you still have to listen to that loudmouth, but I do not. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Again, Dr. Dixon, I'm authorized to be as persuasive as I need to be. For example, I could say that if you don't cooperate, everyone in town will find out just why you left your previous career.
You can't do this to me. This was supposed to be my fresh start.
Oh, I can do that and far worse. Believe me. Now, are you coming?
Okay, fine. I'll go with you.
This way, Doctor.
Okay, we had that happen.
Damn it. Completely out of reach again. And the organ cannot be heard from up here. Clever girl. Sam has a better understanding of local wildlife than I do. Maybe he can give me some advice. Sam, you usually get along with animals, do you not?
Yeah, I guess so. Why?
An eagle in the area has been giving me the most extraordinary trouble. What should I do about it?
You're in luck, because I actually do have something to help you.
Oh, yeah?
What is this?
Oh, it's a traditional friendship dance. Just perform it in front of the eagle, and it'll know you come in peace.
What? No, there must be another way.
Nope, sorry.
Are you absolutely sure?
100% positive.
Well, all right, Sam. Thank you. I suppose I shall try the dance.
He's fucking with her. Let's do it, though.
These pictures will greatly improve my standing in the agency.
Let me see. I have to do what?
Eliza, don't overthink it. Just do it already.
This should be good.
At least no one can see how ridiculous I look.
There's a photographer right there.
Here I go.
Faster. More intensity. Show that bird what you can do. More energy, Eliza. Dance until the eagle wants to be your friend.
There it is. Was it a rain dance? That is awesome.
Holy shipping ship. What did you do?
I just followed the instructions on that paper you gave me.
But how? I made it all up.
Who the hell's out there cooking lightning fried eagle? You got a death wish, buddy?
Okay, so we're done there.
I hope they didn't die. Or...
So let's go back this way. Let's go ahead and play the tape for him.
If we want this to succeed, we must be more discreet about it. Recorded chipmunk noises. Now, who would be interested in hearing that, I wonder?
Do we play it down here? Oh, this guy got out. No? Okay. That's right, it was a deputy that was sleeping in there. That's right.
It might be more comfortable than that coffin, but I would rather die than sleep here.
Okay. I mean, where else would we use it? Out here? No.
You know what this spot really needs? A statue of future President Eliza Barret.
I mean, where else? Where am I supposed to use this?
In In my experience, most inanimate objects do not and you should be worried if they do. As expensive as it was, I encourage you to use it only for police-related business. Tamper with that? And then what? Get shot? If we want this to succeed, we must be more discreet about it.
Where would I put it?
This cabinet is for cold cases. Does this look like a cold case to you?
Where else do I go? Wait. Oh, that's, you can't access that anymore. Well, that sucks. That would have been a good spot. Seriously. What am I supposed to do here? Can I use that on anything?
Not to rain on your parade, but perhaps we should place this closer to Amos.
Okay.
I have no time to play matchmaker between... A movie about this would probably have been... You know what this spot
Well, where else am I supposed to place it? Okay. It's got to be somewhere in here. So let's do this on everything. Alright, did that. Haven't done that.
Show some respect, will you? If not for the man himself, at least for Amos.
Okay.
I have nothing to send to anyone.
Okay.
I should not fiddle with Amos's source of inspiration. I cannot use this as a bookmark. I cannot use this as a bookmark.
Uh-huh.
I cannot use this as a bookmark.
Okay.
I do not want Amos to see me toying with this. Some wounds never heal. With Amos right in front of me, I am not sure you thought this through.
Well, where else?
I am not so callous as to disrespect the memory of those fallen in the line of duty.
Oh, maybe put it on the cell. Here we go.
Imagine the irony of using Amos's chipmunk obsession to lure him into a trap right here in his own police station.
I just now thought about this. The mattress.
I must say, I do not think Amos will fall for this. There we are. Now, let me just get out of the way.
What's this letter? Dear Amos Coltrane, you have been identified as the last living Romanov. Enclosed, please find a check for the sum total of your family's assets worth over... Wait a second. This letter smells like... nuts! They're here! They're actually here! All right, you fuzzy little evildoers, prepare to feel the full force of the law! Where are you, you little bastards? I'll find you! Aha! You won't escape this time!
Is that right?
You come out now, I'll personally ask Judge Roberts to go easy on you. A cute little orange jumpsuit is better than a tiny electric chair. Oh no! That sound! Mecha chipmunk!
Nice.
I thought it was only a legend, but it's here somewhere!
Oh my goodness.
Great Van Buren's ghost. Maybe I should stop this embarrassing scene.
Nope.
God damn it, this is Eliza's fault! I told her a few mousetraps wouldn't be enough to stop a menace like this!
If that is how he feels, then perhaps I should enjoy the show for a bit longer.
Chipmunks? You there? Maybe Eliza's right. Maybe this is all in my head and I'm finally losing it. I'm just an embarrassment to the force, a crazy old fool who's no good to anyone.
He's crying again.
Amos, what on earth are you doing? Why are you locked in a cell?
Locked in a... Oh, God damn it! Please, Eliza, go get my keys from the office! And warn McCord. He has no backup in the park and they might be heading his way!
Wait here. Not that you have a choice.
Okay. We took both of the things?
To free Amos, or not to free Amos? That is the question.
We don't want him freed.
So many things broke under the power of Sheriff Garrett's hands. Fingers, legs, windows. Lots of windows.
I see what they're telling me. Okay. This way. Let's do it.
Oh no! Look what you have done, you reckless delinquents. And that makes 3. One fewer problem to worry about.
Alright, now to the park. We're gonna go give that guy his contract. Was it Max, right? Maxwell.
And where would I go with it? Ha! As far as I can tell, the contract looks fine.
Great! Now I just need a sucker. I mean, performer. You know everyone in town. See if you can help me with that.
I will do what I can, but I promise nothing.
Alright, let's go talk to Mr. Huckleberry. I mean, I knew that he was going to be the one in the first place because he's the only musician in the damn game. It's just a question of when they were going to let me do it.
Mr. Huckleberry. I think it is fairly obvious that you need a way to put food on the table.
No, it's okay. I have enough. Okay, I'm listening.
I know someone who is desperately looking to hire a man of your talents.
Wait, this isn't some kind of trick, is it?
No tricks. Just drop by Max's Tiki Bar and tell him I sent you. What do you think, Mr. Huckleberry?
I can't believe it! Thank you, Mayor Barret. Thank you so much. I can't believe it. I finally booked my first gig.
Happy to have been of service.
Make sure to read the fine print.
This clause about bonuses looks a little shady to me.
Shady? That's a great bonus. You can earn 5,000 bucks in a single night.
Yeah, but only if we have 300 people in here from 7 p.m. until midnight.
And here I thought you were confident in your abilities.
Even if we had 300 people in this town, you don't open until 8.
That kind of negative thinking won't get you anywhere in the entertainment business, kid.
Alright, he's the last one.
Where are you hiding, you little furball?
Deputy, I need your assistance. It is an emergency. Sheriff Coltrane has gotten himself locked in one of the holding cells. You must get him free at once.
But I'm under strict orders from the sheriff himself not to leave my post.
And do you think the sheriff had this exact scenario in mind when he gave you that order?
Oh boy, this is a tough one. I guess it's okay, seeing as you're the mayor and all. I'll be off now.
Alright, so we got everybody out of the park. Jeez. We never did anything with the bank alarm.
Sheriff Coltrane!
McCord? Damn it, kid! I told you not to leave your post!
It's okay, sir. The mayor told me to do it.
You got a lot to learn about people in this town, kid.
What happened, sir?
Those nut-smuggling chipmunks set me up! Did you hear that?
Indeed I did, Chief.
Help me look. There must still be one around here somewhere.
Okay, so that's going to keep them busy. Do they still have the keys though, right?
No way! Those little bastards outsmarted me again!
Don't worry, I still have the keys. One sec.
Nope.
Well?
Sir, I don't know how, but they must have taken them.
It's not over, you bastards! Do you hear me? It's not over!
Sir, it's been a really long day. Why don't we call it?
You're right. Let's get some sleep.
I was gonna say, you guys
on the top bunk.
You guys at least have beds there. Okay.
My intent is to turn it off, not set it off.
And how exactly do we do that? I mean, is there anybody left? Let's go back up here and talk to him. Oh, who's this?
Is that wine?
Hey, relax! It's the Holy Commerce or something.
It's called taking the sacrament, you buffoon.
Oh, it's that Miss Peanut.
Are you even really a priest?
I'm more of a priest than you are, sugar. If you'll excuse me, I'm taking the sacrament.
Miss Peanut, are you here to ask for divine guidance for handling my offspring?
Well, the church does have centuries of experience fighting demons and monsters. But I mostly just wanted to hear the father's personal experience with the beast.
Well, that is not our usual man.
He looks awfully familiar, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Well, never mind.
How is the town treating you so far?
Oh, I'm loving it here, actually. It's a very beautiful town, and the people are all so unique.
I do hope no one is giving you trouble.
Just Augustine. She keeps sending me hilarious notes explaining the fastest routes out of town. It was funny at first, but it's gotten a bit old already.
I hope you took my advice and stayed as far away from Michael's as possible.
Oh, definitely. You have nothing to worry about.
How many of his dishes did you try, Miss Peanuts?
All of them.
Wow. In imminent doom. Those sounds.
That will be all for now, Miss Peanut.
Have a good night, Ms. Mayor. One more thing, Mayor Barret. I'm starting to think I need a bit more preparation before I handle the beast. If I'm to have a fair go, I need to know where my predecessors went wrong.
The more information you have, the better your chances of helping her, I suppose. What do you need to know?
Well, I'm fairly familiar with the beast and her body of work, but there are some rumors I'd love to know more about. The lion tamer, for example, or the exorcism. Oh, what about the rumor that she accidentally became a war hero? And how about the foreign university scandal? Is that story true?
Oh my goodness. Betty is quite the character.
One of your predecessors believed my offspring was possessed by the devil himself and insisted on an exorcism. I know it sounds crazy, but, well, actually, he did drive something out of her. Not the devil, of course, but a lesser demon.
Bloody oath. You're not joking, are you?
No, I am not. The most unfortunate part is that when the demon was released, he wouldn't stop thanking us and kissing our feet. Apparently, far from being the cause of Betty's behavior, he was horrified by it.
That's quite the tale, Ms. Mayor.
Well, the Vatican was not as entertained, let me tell you. Poor Jenkins was vilified as a demon savior and nearly excommunicated.
Well, the press certainly didn't go into enough detail about what happened. Tell me another story. You've got one, don't you?
Unfortunately, yes, I do. That lion tamer, well, that was a joke. You should have seen him. A hirsute man in suspenders and tights, cracking his whip everywhere.
Ha, what a dag. And what kind of amateur needs a whip to tame a lion? Well, anyway, what happened to your hairy bloke in tights?
Well, he tried to tame Betty, and it did not go well for him. Have you ever seen a grown man cry?
Yeah, of course.
But have you ever seen a grown man cry while leaping through flaming hoops and purring?
No, I haven't, but that sounds bloody brilliant.
I must confess that it was hard to be angry with her for that. Watching her crack the whip and force him to do tricks was priceless.
That's one hell of a story. Got another?
You know I do. Next, I think you should hear this one.
Sure.
The war hero thing. Well, that was surprising for everyone involved. You see, 1944 was a tough year for all of us here. That was the year I agreed to sign a stop work order for the U.S. mail for local routes. The carriers were incensed, especially as they were immediately drafted and given overseas assignments.
But how are a bunch of posties a threat? What could they even do?
Nothing on their own, but my offspring's teacher came up with a plot to get rid of her and enlisted every postal worker we had let go to help him. They lured her into a giant box with a twonky and a ball of shiny foil.
Oh my god.
Then sealed it, wrapped it in chains, and sent her to Normandy.
Bloody hell, that's a bit much. Was she hurt?
Hurt? No, she was returned safe and sound, with a letter thanking us for volunteering her for service. Apparently, she put the Allies' munitions to surprisingly effective use.
Of course.
That sounds like something that would build her character, though.
I think more than anything, she demoralized the Germans. If I did not know better, I would say Hitler shot himself out of fear that she would get him next.
Awesome.
What? No comment this time?
Sorry, I was just... Well, I know impressed is probably the wrong word, but... Yeah, I was rather impressed by that one. Took me a moment to process everything. Can I hear another story?
I love the legend of Betty that they're creating here. This is pretty good.
Oh, that university thing was doomed from the word go. You see, one teacher tried to reform my offspring instead of punishing her. She created a fake school in Brazil, the totally genuine University of Pernambuco. My offspring would have been the sole student, allowing her to receive special attention. As you might expect, she failed the entrance exam.
But I heard all she had to do was sign her own name and she would have passed. How could she have possibly screwed that up?
Well, she assumed it was a trick question, so she wrote Benzin instead.
That's extraordinary.
Yes.
For so many reasons.
The worst part was breaking the news to Benjamin that it had all been a misunderstanding. He had already packed his bags and bought his ticket. Oh, he was crushed, cried for weeks.
Crikey.
Anyway, whatever you might have heard about my offspring, Ms. Peanut, the truth is far worse. That will be all for now, Ms. Peanut.
Talk to you later.
Okay. That was all unexpected. I would say almost slightly unnecessary, but I like the backstory on Betty. That's good.
Miss Mayor, back so soon.
As if I have a choice. About the heist. Shall I show you what I have for disguises?
Nah, you hold on to them until we're ready to start.
I've enlisted Mr. Harrelson. You are welcome.
Not bad, Mayor. Not bad.
It was very unlikely that I ever would have failed. Is there anything we need to get before the operation?
Well, we're gonna need disguises, of course.
Uh-huh.
I also need you to speak with a buddy of mine. Name of Harrelson. He's an expert safecracker.
Okay.
Then we gotta find someone who can disable the alarm for us, and you gotta make sure the park is empty. No potential witnesses.
Okay.
We should talk about this later.
All right.
I will be right back.
How do we disable the alarm? Who do I use that on? DeLuca seemed like the most likely person. Right? There's like almost nobody left. Maybe use it on Max? He gave it to me.
Hey, you're that mayor fella. Oh, change your mind and come running to find me, did you?
Who's this guy?
Listen well, you rootless, shiftless peddler of pure waste. The fact that you have not been run out of town on a rail is due entirely to my munificence. Your pathetic slavering for crumbs of money absolutely repels me, as does your breath. Now go stick your head in a sewer pipe. I have no more time for you.
At least she didn't call me a snake oil salesman again. Well, guess I'll have another drink to drown the pain. Hey, bartender. One more.
Not happening. You're cut off for the night. Go get some sleep, buddy.
All you bartenders are the same. Just let a man drink until he can't feel his feelings anymore. Damn it!
Fancy a drink, Mr. Hardy?
That's who gets it.
Wait, is that for me?
It is all yours, provided you answer my questions.
Wow, you know what? I was wrong about you. You're the best mayor ever. Whoa! Well, that's really strong. Ooh, it feels like my tongue is all loose and melty.
What flaws do you see in our current security system?
Here we go.
What flaws? What flaws? There's so much wrong with the Templeton Unsafe 5000. Okay, let me think. What's good about it? Is that nothing? There is nothing good about a temple thing, was it? Yeah, maybe you thought you were getting a deal, but you didn't get a deal because it's bad.
Try to focus. What is the Templeton's fatal flaw?
Oh man, it's so stupid, so stupid. All you gotta do is you gotta Oh, right. You just gotta put a little piece of paper between the hammer and the bell. Boom! It's gonna be quiet. So quiet.
Good to know. Thanks for your assistance, Mr. Hardy.
You ever gonna buy from me?
No.
I hate this stupid town. And I hate you too. I hate you so much.
Jeez.
I'm sorry. I don't mean it. You're such a good friend. Hey, let me make it up to you. Here.
I certainly cannot see how a business card will...
Call me.
I see how it's gonna help. That was one of the more obvious puzzle solutions they gave us right there at that point. But also, how was I supposed to know to go talk to that dude? Here we go.
To think anyone with a piece of cardboard could have robbed us all blind.
Okay.
That should be all. Let us return to that scoundrel and be finished with this mess.
Okay.
So, are we ready?
We're ready.
Yes, I took care of everything.
Tonight's gonna be a good night.
What the hell? Oh, the costumes.
Okay, stick to the plan. We go in quietly, grab the cash, and get out. Questions?
Let us get this over with.
Sorry, what?
Do I really have to repeat myself?
Nah, I got this.
Richard Harrelson!
Nice. Huh? No? Why would I want to fast forward?
There's a guard in here.
Oh, whoever's there, I've got a flashlight, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Whatever you buffoons are planning to do, you had better do it now.
Tweet, tweet.
Oh, is that a little birdie I hear?
Damn right I'm a bird. I mean, tweet, tweet.
At least now I have a little birdie to keep me.
Careful! Do not step on that!
Behold, the rulers of the underworld, the menace of the forests, the terror of all kinds of nuts, the chipmunks? Really? Is this a joke? Look at them. They're so cute and cuddly.
What is happening?
Jesus, tap-dancing Christ on roller skates! What the hell are these things? Kill them! Kill them with fire!
Okay, you heard the guy. Fire at will.
I don't know what is happening.
Hey, where did they go?
Oh no! They're inside my costume! Ah! Let go of that! Those ain't those kind of nuts!
Awesome.
Sorry, Mr. Harrelson, but this is the only way out of this conundrum.
Ah!
We have prevailed! Victory is ours!
Damn it! The strongbox is closed!
Why do you think we brought you here, genius?
Oh yeah, I've got the master key right here.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna be rich! Filthy rich!
As Harrelson and Riley greedily stuff their bags full of Mike's money, Eliza proceeds to burn the only copy of Mike's special sauce recipe to cinders. But all victories are short-lived, as these criminal masterminds are about to find out.
Oh.
The mariachi ninjas!
What?
Fellas, we're not out of the woods yet. Fight back with all you've got. Ah! Oh no! I'm hit!
No, not you, Harrelson. You were my favorite.
So that's the narrator talking right now.
Why did it have to be you?
I'm okay, guys. They're just
What?
growing delicious nachos.
Quick, Harrelson! Toast them one of the money bags!
Fine. Here's the cash, you two-bit hacks. You'd better leave now, unless you want a tip, that is.
Don't worry, Senor Harrelson. We have someone else to cover that. Isn't that right, Senor Narador?
Oh, for the love of... Fine, here, but it's all I've got.
It's weird, like, the narrator shows up like once or twice
Señoritas,
in all of this.
Pray we don't return for an encore.
So I'm not used to him. When he shows up, I'm, like, confused. That was all weird. Oh, this guy.
Who's that bartender think he is? Not letting me drive. He tried to take my keys, but I'm too smart for him. He'll never find them. Wait a second. Well, look who it is. Oh, you son of a bitch! You're the reason I can't write no money in this stupid town. This is for my business. Take this, you bunch of scrap. And this one's for the mayor being so mean to me.
Uh-oh.
Hands up! Stay right where you are, or I'll open fire!
Oh, man.
That's why he was in the jail cell. Okay.
fair. I'm calling the cops. And my lawyer. And the president. And the cops again. And my mom. And she's gonna be mad at you.
Sure you are. You can do all that in the morning.
Okay. Maybe I'll just a little sleep now. Just a little bit. Like 1 hour.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I shouldn't have taken the day off.
I like that they're tying
happy friggin' birthday,
all these things together.
At least now we have a good excuse to call Jack.
But I question whether or not we needed this amount of time spent on putting all this together. This feels way more lengthy than it needed to be.
Hartman speaking.
Sir, Colonel Porter has regained consciousness.
Good work, Private. Bring him in immediately.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, what should we do with the other airfield personnel?
Confine them until further notice.
Will do, General. Sir.
Wait, Private. Why haven't the comms been cut yet? Oh, so we have time to make jokes? Ever heard the one about the Private that patrolled the bridge to Corona for 2 weeks?
No, sir.
Well, you'll get to experience it firsthand.
Oh, damn.
Make sure the communications go out tonight. No more stalling. And once that's done, report for bridge duty immediately.